More and more people are getting married to individuals from a different race. In fact, Pew Research just conducted a study where they took data from the census and found that 1 in 6 newlywed spouses are of a different race or ethnicity, okay? Now, to give you some more information on this, Pew Research also found that overall, 1 in 10 people, or 11 million, 1 in 6 people who married in 2015 wed someone of a different race or ethnicity, the highest proportion in American history. However, if you look at the overall number, 1 in 10 people, or 11 million in the United States, have spouses of a different race or ethnicity. So if you're younger, you probably think, well, yeah, what's the big deal? I mean, I've seen mixed couples all the time. It's pretty common. Well, if you just rewind 50 years, the number was much lower. Only 3% of people in the country were, it's called intermarried, which sounds very strange. Yeah. Intermarried sounds like you're marrying like a different species or something,
right,
but yeah.
Right. No, I'm outer married. Okay, anyway, I'm actually one of the intermarried.
So hi.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what's more amazing is that interracial marriage was illegal in this country in many parts, not in every part, but in a lot of states until 1967.
I know, it's crazy.
Only in 1967 did the Supreme Court say that no, it's unconstitutional to bar different races from getting married to one another. What's even crazier, in 2012, there was a poll done during the Republican primaries in Alabama and Mississippi. About a quarter of the Republican voters still think interracial marriage should be illegal.
That's so insane.
It blows my mind because they live in a different world. They have different facts, they have a different reality, and in their world, like getting married to a black person, a white black person, or any racist mixing is so outrageous they think it should be banned. Whereas in LA, like no one would blink an eye, no one would care ever. And if someone believed the things that they believe, we'd look at them like they were monsters.
I just feel like, look, Skittles is right. You should taste the rainbow, right?
Well, it's got a couple of connotations. Anyway.
I mean, it depends on what you're into, but I feel like staying within your race and going even further and staying within your nationality is so incredibly boring. Like for me, and by the way, if that's what you want, if that's what you desire, do you? No judgment. But I don't want to live in a society that forces me to be with someone who's exactly like me. I get a lot of pleasure out of learning about other countries and other cultures, and it's, a relationship is the best when it's a learning experience, when you learn from the partner that you have, Yeah. And I feel like, yes, if it's someone who comes from the exact same culture as me, there are certain things that, we understand about one another, and there's a certain level of comfort there as well. But get out of your comfort zone, just appreciate different cultures and understand that just because someone's a different race or a different nationality doesn't mean that, it's the worst thing in the world and you're mixing. And I feel like people who have this activated fear center in their brains are the ones that get turned off by the idea of intermarriage.
Yeah, and so let me explain also the old world and the new world. And there's a slightly different take on this too, which is that, so in the old world, the reason why they told you to marry within your own clan was because you were gonna fight the Canaanites and you needed as many babies as possible who were Israelites or Philistines or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh my God, marrying the Canaanites is the worst. You're gonna give them babies. You're gonna give the enemy babies and they're gonna kill us with them. Are you nuts?
You gotta marry the Philistines and have babies with them.
Okay, so that is where this whole tribalism comes from. That's why, and that has come all the way up to now, where people still, from the old world, like Turks think, oh, you gotta marry a Turk, you gotta marry a Turk. I know you got the same pressures as Armenians, and then still some of that, a lot of that is left in America, where people think, no, you gotta marry within your race. But in the new world, we're actually are marrying within our cultures. It's just that our culture is no longer based on race or ethnicity.
That's right.
In a place like LA, and now a lot of the country, most of the country, I would argue, our culture is an American one that's made from TV and online, and look, media is the culture, right? And in the old days, your culture was all politics was local, all media was local, so you married somebody from your hometown because that's all you knew.
Yeah.
Right now, all that media and culture is national and in some ways global. So we're all part of that big culture. Now there are pockets of culture, of subcultures that have not changed. And hence the Alabama and Mississippi Republican voters who are like stuck in a time warp, and they're still like, oh no, my culture is, I don't like the other race, I like my race, right? So, okay, but most of us have moved on from that. And finally, we're winning. We're gonna win, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, because we're mixing, right? And I think that's a great thing. So whenever we talk about how we need to move past race in the country and what the possible solutions are, look, you can get the government to reform certain things. You can tackle things like institutionalized racism. But nothing is gonna work quite as well as the fact that we're all gonna have sex with each other, we're all gonna procreate, and we're all gonna have mixed babies, right? And then like the idea of race is gonna be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, we're almost getting there for the younger generation. So finally, last optimistic note here. Like Anna said, 50 years ago, it was only 3% that was interracial marriage. Now it's 10%, but among the people getting married today, it's 17%. Now, which way do you think that's gonna continue to go? It's not gonna go backwards, it's gonna go forwards. We're gonna make more progress and we're gonna have more interracial marriage. By the way, if you happen to marry someone within your own race, there's nothing wrong with that at all, right? Just find the person you love. I know, radical thought. For conservatives, they're like, whoa, that's a weird thing to say. No, I mean, as long as they're within your race, right? But those guys are all ancient, man. They're gonna be doing this to the end of time. Right, but it's not gonna help them. So the reality is we're gonna win because we always win at the end because we have progress at the end. And yes, the end takes a while, but right now it's speeding up. Our reporter Jordan Chatton broke the Donna Brazile story. He was right, she just apologized for it. Help us get more reporters like that. You're the one responsible for that. Thank you, and let's do more right now at tytnetwork.com/go.